Okay, perfect. So this is the gospel according to Carmen, which is me. So today I'm going to be talking about my favorite parable of all time because a woman is at the center of it. And not only just a woman, but she's an unnamed woman. She is the persistent widow, and she is found in Luke 18, verses 1 through 8. So the persistent widow, right? Like many women in the Bible, she doesn't even get to have a name. However, it is her character that stands out the most. So what happens is Jesus is talking to his disciples, and he's like, this is the example of how you should pray. So he talks about this persistent widow and a judge. So the persistent widow goes after this judge every day and is like, I need you to give me justice, specifically justice against my enemy, right? And so over time, she's so persistent and she goes back and forth. And the judge, who is named, unjust or what have you, he is like, you know what, I'm not doing none of this at all. However, she's so persistent that she actually wears him down until the judge is like, you know what, this woman is wearing me out. Like, I'm gonna just do this, not because I want to, but because her persistence is gonna cause me to do this. So she wears him down, and what's so good about this, the dope part about it, is that the verses wear me out, what the judge says, actually, if you translate it back to the original translation in Greek, it actually means that she's gonna get violent with him and actually give him a black eye. Like, that's literally the translation. So that tells me right there, it's a sister, because she's not playing with him about the subject, okay? So she needs this justice. And so the judge, he gives it to her, whatever. And then at the end of all of this, Jesus is like, this is how persistent you need to be in prayer, right? But not because God is an unjust judge, but because God is so loving and so kind that even with your persistence, God is going to give it to you simply because God wants to give you the justice and all the things that you need. What I love the most about this parable is that all that she's asking for is justice that is rightfully hers. And she's going to go after what that's like rightfully due to her. Makes sense? And so God is the same way with us. God is going to give us all this justice and all the things that we need simply because we're persistent about the thing. So that is the parable that is my absolute favorite, and it is about the persistent widow. And she's unnamed, right? And she's mostly identified by her condition, but even her condition does not stop her, and it is her character that gives her what she needs. So that's my parable.